pellet rifle today. Make damn sure you're watching your muzzle. Hey, there's a rabbit. Oh, no, it's snow.
What?
It's snow. I thought it was a rabbit, but it was snow. Pick one with the bow. Quiver, like so. I was wearing it over my shoulder, over my back. Didn't like that. Couldn't control the arrows. It was hard to sneak through the brush. Next time I ought to aim for the brush. Missed this rabbit twice. The second miss hit this brush, broke it. Kept going. I'm not sure where that arrow is. I mean, look at it. Just dragged the fat end of that brush way over. There it is. Take that out of the tree. Inspect that arrow. Man, these are 3/8 oak dowels. $250 or $230, something like that. Grains as uniform as I could stand to get them. This one has an internal footing where I drilled into it, where I drilled into the shaft and put a nail that extends back into here a little ways, glued it in there, and it broke that brush on the shot. I think I'm gonna start doing that, and it'll make it easier to make the heads, because it won't need as much weight sticking out. I like these little more compact ones like this versus, oh, and I hate this thing. I don't know how many of these I lost. Well, maybe on a lighter arrow it would be different, but with this 1,000 grain frickin' oak dowel, this one had wings on it. The big wings broke. This one, that's too much. Too much. Easier to deflect. Gets caught on crap. This, too much. Too much. Internal footings. Or I could just buy glue-on judos and put woody weights on them. I did buy a couple of those. I want to try them. It could be worth it, but when I whack something with these, it's just super satisfying. What just happened, Aiden?
So I think I was like right here and he was right there, and I kept shooting at him like 2 times, and then you called me, and then I said there's a rabbit, and you said you thought it was a wounded rabbit.
Yeah, this is the one I put this hex head through. I don't like it.
You still got him.
We did, but
we don't have a lot of. Is that it? Like something?
it went right through him, and he ran off.
And then
My son found him while I was over there chasing rabbits that weren't wounded. You can cock again. Cock and try again.
I saw one.
Oh, he ran. Stop. Safety on, fingers off the trigger, safety on. Good job.
Go away.
did. Safety on, fingers off the trigger. What did we just go do?
Hunt
What will we hunt?
a rabbit.
Did you see any?
Yeah.
Did you get any?
No.
No, nuts. Did you shoot at any? Yeah? How many?
2.
No, you shot at more than 2.
Yeah.
How many did you shoot?
I don't know.
You got 3.
Yeah, I got 3
You
shots at it.
got 3 shots. We got predators in the neighborhood besides us. I've seen fox here, coyote, lynx. Don't know what would have done it. All I left was the big back feet. I'm out here with my 45-pound bear and some carbons. It feels so dirty. I'd like to see what one of these cheap shots does to a rabbit. Likely pass completely through and lose my arrow. Damn it, I knew better too. I trusted some ice. Oh. Don't like those cheap shots. They're too easy. Too easy to lose. Lost 2 shooting at rabbits. Made it across this stuff the first time, didn't the second time. Knee deep. Well, the proper thing to do if I was out in the woods, not in my yard, close to it. Need to take my boots off, pull the liners, squeeze everything out, but I'm gonna go home. I'm close. So I got this hat. It's not just inside out. The insides are on the outside. Hole left in the lining. I think it's called birthing, where you sew something inside, not just inside out, but the inside's on the outside. Then you pull it back through itself. If you left the seam wide enough. Do it careful because you don't want to split the seam. Nobody showed me this. I figured it out. And I've seen other people's hats, and from what I can tell, they're doing the same thing, different way, and a different style, from what I can tell. Make some adjustments to the lining to get all the lining up in the head. This hat is sewn with a welt in the seams, even on the forehead. I put a welt in this one. Kind of like it. put it all the way. Gotta get all the spots. There we have it. What are we doing here, Aiden?
Getting a rabbit.
Yep. You can do it.
Like I did the other one.
Yep. You got it. So with a rabbit, you can tear the skin. I'm talking to the camera now. You keep working. So that's what we're trying to do. Hey, try tear it right here. Got it. All right, now the front paws.
I think these are gonna be easy.
Are they?
I think. I hear it.
Yeah, is it going? So tear your hands away from each other. Are you pulling your hands away from each other?
I'm just doing this.
So pull your hands away from each other. That's what I was doing.
Oh, like this?
Yes. Oh, look, it went. Good job.
This one.
It's all right. Keep trying. These rabbits hung overnight, and we're skinning them up now. They gotta step on every piece of ice they gotta step on. Did we see anything?
No. Oh, two squirrels.
What about before that?
I hear it. A grouse, one grouse, and then
There were two grouse, but we only got shots at one. I knocked some feathers off. We walked back on this trail.
Can I shoot?
Watch your muzzle. Keep your hand off your muzzle. Good job. Another day out grousing with the fam. Muddy trail.
Yeah.
I brought her a hat and gloves. Of course, she won't tolerate them. She seems pretty comfortable though, wrapped up in a blanket with my coat over her. Up there with his 22. Shmoo shoved his BB gun into the rolling armor. And we ain't seen nothing.
And he sensed a grouse around.
I thought I heard a grouse drumming, but we didn't find him. Those are winter boots, Lee. If you get wet, you're going to be uncomfortable.
These are winter boots and water boots.
Yeah, they're rubber up tall. So these 3/8 oak dowels are hard to keep straight. We've got to straighten them before every outing. But with those heads, I've had a difficult time losing them. And with this internal footing, this one's got an 81 grain section of nail lengthwise in the end of the shaft before the case and those cross nails were put on. It just seems pretty tough. Yesterday I shot it directly into a tree at like 4 yards, shooting at a grouse. Must the grouse hit the tree. I like that internal footing. It seems to make it much tougher.